Plaintiff Appraise Hayes is suing her mom for stealing her identity. She ran up thousands of dollars in bills she never paid. She's suing for $5,000. Defendant Nicola Doherty says her daughter is selfish and spoiled, and she should be grateful that her mother brought her into the world in the first place.
The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
It's case number 165 on the docket, Hayes versus Doherty.
Okay, and welcome to both of you. Ms. Hayes, you are suing your mother
Yes.
for $5,000 for an unpaid U-Haul bill, unpaid Verizon bill, and lost wages. And Ms. Doherty, you are her mother.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's start with you.
Have you known mothers to, steal identities and, use your name for
Girl,
credit and
no.
anything like that? Well, that's the type of mother that I have, actually. So it all started, let me say, back when I was like 18.
Yeah.
So she got a Capital One credit card in my name for $500. She put my
And you
name,
ate
light
off
bill
of it,
name.
and you ate off of it.
Without my knowledge,
But you
Mr.
ate off of
Judge,
it.
without my knowledge, she got a light bill in my name, a gas bill in my name. Mind you, I'm 18. Yes, I was living with her, but I didn't know it was in my name and all that, right? So fast forward to present day.
Yes.
So in April, she called and asked me, hey, can you, get a U-Haul truck for me? And I'm like, why? You already moved into your place. She's like, oh, just to get, a couple of furniture pieces just for a day.
Why did she ask you to get her the U-Haul?
Oh, because she owes U-Haul from some years ago. So
How you
they
know?
can't.
You don't know that.
Okay, well,
That's-
why did you, just so I can get to that point, why did you ask her to get the U-Haul? Why didn't you just get the U-Haul?
Because I used my name and I used my other daughter's name and I messed it up. But she didn't know that. She just assuming.
Mind you, I had to be at work at 10. She knows that. I live in LA, but I work in Anaheim. So, it's about 30 minutes away. So I come out at like 9 o'clock 30. It took like 30 minutes for me to get the keys, sign everything. And I'm like, okay, where are you at? She's like, oh yeah, I'm down the street. I'm like, okay. But down the street took like 45 minutes to an hour.
I gave her $100 to purchase this, so I don't owe you anything. You
She gave me the
ungrateful,
deposit.
and you should have been glad
Okay.
that I had you. She's ungrateful.
She gave me
Okay, but
She's ungrateful.
okay, so she's got the U-Haul now. Now
yeah,
what happened?
so she's got the U-Haul, whatever. I get to work. I'm 37 minutes late for work. So I actually ended up putting me on suspension for it. And I actually ended up getting fired about 4 days later.
That ain't my fault.
Behind it.
That's not my fault. Don't blame me for that.
I want to find out what happened with the U-Haul.
It was only supposed to be for a day because she had some furniture to move to Victorville,
Yeah.
just some couches or whatever. And so I
You
thought
don't know
everything
what I
was
had.
cool.
You don't know what I had in there because you didn't see me.
Well, that's what she told me, Your Honor.
Okay.
So anyway, it's about on the 25th, I get an email from U-Haul, and it's $1,681.18.
How long did she have it?
She had it for 16 days.
No, I didn't, Your Honor. That's
She
not
had
what
it for
happened.
16
What
days.
happened?
I
Let
lost
me
the
see
keys.
that, and you tell me what happened.
I lost the keys. I called the U-Haul place over and over and over and told them I lost the keys. They could pick up the truck. Actually, I kept it for 2 days because I lost the key.
Yes.
So I don't know if they came to pick it up the first day, the second day, the third day, or the fifth day. I don't know when they came and got it. So that's on them. They owe you.
Okay.
I don't owe you nothing.
Okay.
I brought her here, Your Honor. This is embarrassing. She's embarrassing.
She's saying
Okay.
because she brought me into this world.
Yeah, you owe me. And you talking about...
Well, wait, you're the mom.
Right, and I'm her mama. That's my point. I'm your mother.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but why with the rest of the bill? Because you lost the keys, right?
Right.
Okay. And then when you found the keys again, instead of going to get the van because you had the keys and bringing it back to U-Haul, you told them to go pick it up.
Yeah, I told them to go get it. I told them I found the keys after I called them and told them that what was going on with the truck. And then he said, well, just leave it in there, and that's what I did. I don't owe her nothing. She's
Okay.
ungrateful. She's an ungrateful kid.
But why should she pay, just from your point of view?
Ain't nothing
why-
funny because
Okay.
girl, don't play with me.
Okay, whoa, easy. Why would she have to pay a bill for what was your misfortune?
No, that wasn't my misfortune.
You
That was
lost
the
the
U-Haul.
keys.
No, that was the U-Haul misfortune.
You lost
That
the
wasn't
keys.
my
They did-
misfortune. That was
Wait,
the U-Haul
Did they
misfortune.
lose the keys?
No, but I
You
found the
did.
keys and I told them, and they shouldn't have. They should have went in immediately when I told them. I even talked to the manager.
Why would-
That's their misfortune, not mine.
Aren't you supposed to bring back the U-Haul?
Yeah, but I couldn't because I
didn't?
lost the key. But I told
But when
them
you
immediately.
found the key, why didn't you?
Because they told me to put it inside the truck, and that's on them. That's their misfortune, not mine.
What I don't understand is why is it her responsibility? What does she have to do with it?
She owed me an apology, bottom line. No, you think it's funny?
Judge Jerry, do you
No,
see what I...
no. It's not.
This is hilarious.
She's bougie. You should be grateful that I had you. No, I went through a lot dealing with her.
Your mother and daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand mothers and daughters, you know. But in the end, you don't want to see your mom suffer. I mean,
Yes,
why
you do.
can't?
Yes, you do.
Why can't this be worked out? In other words, if she comes to you and says, "Mom, this was you taking the U-Haul. You know I don't have a lot of money. I can't afford this." Why wouldn't you say, "You know what?
She can't afford it. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, if she had taken the U-Haul, for her, then I could see a mother saying, you have to learn responsibility. When you take something, you're responsible for the care of it and for getting it back, for paying for it. I get that. That's a lesson a parent gives a child. But it's not a lesson to say, you pay for me when it's my fault. In other words, it's almost like you're in reverse relationships. She's being the mom here saying,
Oh, no.
You had the U-Haul. You have to meet your responsibilities, and if you have a complaint, take it to U-Haul. I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm just wondering why. I can't understand why
Well,
that part.
I object, Your
Yes,
Honor.
and what is that?
I object.
Okay, you object.
I'd had 15 abortions. She could have been number 12.
Oh, wow. Come on.
And
Come on,
I did
man.
everything I could. I brought her here.
Okay.
She's bougie. Her
Judge,
grandma. No. I'm
Judge,
talking.
she
You gonna
brought
respect
me
me
here.
here? You gonna
Just
respect
listen
me?
Okay,
to me.
all right.
She
Whoa,
brought
whoa,
me here,
whoa, let's-
but
yeah.
she did not raise me. I moved with her when I was 13.
Oh, so you didn't.
She didn't raise me, no.
Your Honor, I think that's the underlying issue. As she says, her grandmother and her father raised her. That's what she always throw up. They give
You
her
just-
everything.
she just brought
but
up
she
about
does
how
that.
she brought
but
me
you did,
here.
Yeah, you should
You
be
literally
grateful
brought
that I
me
did
here.
that. I
That's-
could have aborted you, but I love you. I got you here.
Whoa. Don't keep
No.
saying that. That's horrible to say.
Right, but it's the truth.
No.
But let me just say this. Can I object, Your Honor? Listen to me. This girl right here is off the chain. First of all, she owed me an apology. She shouldn't have brought me here. I'm here, and I don't owe her anything. And I want an apology. And so far for the bills, yes, I used her name. That's what we do in our community. We use it in the kid's name, your uncle name. If you're dead, we use it in the name. We have to survive. At least I wasn't sleeping with no man to try to get her lights on or pay the cable bill.
All right, back to the trial.
Yeah, please.
The second thing, okay, the U-Haul is one of the items in
Yes.
the suit. Second part, you're
Okay,
suing
the second
for.
part I'm suing is because I found out in February on my credit report, I have two separate charges from Verizon Fios, one for $1,917, the other for $491. And so I called and I'm like, I ain't never had no Verizon wireless phone, but they're like, it's for cable. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know they had cable. But my mom had found out it was my mom because of the address. It was in Hemet at the time. This was in 2015 when it opened. And I was like, that's my mom address. You know, I wasn't even living with her at the time. I moved
I was
back with my
struggling
grandma.
out there at that
And-
time, real bad. I was going through something, and like I said, that's what we do in our community. But I do credit repair. I'll get it off.
Please, yeah. So when I
All right.
confronted her about it, she had the exact
You
same
don't
answer.
confront me. I'm your mother.
Oh, well.
And you gonna give me an apology when I leave here.
That's her favorite line. Oh well, you know, I'm your mama.
She's spoiled, Your Honor.
All right, I can't fix the whole relationship. There were three items to the suit: the U-Haul, the cable bill, and the loss of wages at the job. On that, I'm not putting that on your mom. And I think it's a good lesson, particularly for young people. When we have a job, we show up on time. That is one thing that everybody can do. Some people are smarter than others. Some people have more skills than others. But everybody can show up on time. So what you say to your mom in that situation is, I can't wait any longer. I'll either leave the keys at U-Haul, you come to work where I am to pick it up, you make it for another day. I have to be at work on time.
I needed this truck now.
Well,
Because I had to make deliveries to get my Easter baskets, because I have to work.
Yeah,
And I
time out.
told her that.
that's not
Oh, okay.
That's not her responsibility to make sure that you get to where you need to be on time.
Okay.
Honestly, Her responsibility is to the job. Your responsibility is the U-Haul truck and what happened with it. And your responsibility is the cable bill because you chose to do that without getting her permission.
Okay.
And her responsibility is to get to work on time. Everyone has to take responsibility for their own areas of concern. You sued for $1,600 U-Haul bill, $1,800 Verizon bill. I'm giving you that $3,400. I'm not giving you the lost wages because that's your responsibility. So I fined for the plaintiff in the sum of $3,400.
Anybody that's trying to sue their mothers, do not sue your mother. Please don't sue your mother. That's a hurtful feeling, and if you can help your mother, help your mother. You don't know what your mother been through.
When my mom says she could have aborted me, it doesn't bother me anymore. She says that all the time.
He should have made her give me an apology at the end.
Hey YouTube, check out my new show, Judge Jerry. Now for sneak preview and behind the scenes footage, subscribe to my channel now.